Good evening, everyone. MJ here. Getting ready to leave Kaohsiung. I'm not going to be staying tonight, so I would not be able to do a, a late night broadcast from here. This is, sorry, I'm adjusting my mic here. This is a favorite place, and we've been broadcasting here for years and years. I got my Insta360 monkey tail with a phone clamp, and it's wrapped around the rail here. There's a slight shake, but it shouldn't be too bad. Sad day today. Yeah, longtime friend, Ken Rod. His wife passed away. So I've been thinking about him all day, and I know I speak for everybody who knows him. We're very sad to hear the news, and we convey our deepest condolences to you and your family. Wish there was a way we could help more directly. You know, sometimes all you can do is just be there for somebody, but that does mean a lot. I don't have much time. Local time here is about 8 minutes before 6 p.m., so it's quite early in North America and afternoon in Europe. But I am having a drink, and I'll show you what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a rum called Propeller. Why don't you focus? Hello, thank you. Yeah, that's Propeller. And this is produced in Lithuania, but it's Caribbean rum, as you can see. So evidently they buy a bunch of Caribbean rums and then they blend them in Lithuania. Actually, it looks a lot better, probably out of focus. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be. I don't think it's an iPhone thing. I think this is just how Prism's set up for focus lock. But I was in Costco down here a few minutes ago, and they have that Caribbean rum that I love, you know, the Kirkland. But it's so heavy, I didn't want to bring it back. So I asked the people in Costco to look on the computer, and they have it where I live, so I need to go back there and get it. It's hit or miss, and I've always enjoyed that one. You look to the left, you can barely see a pier jutting out on the left side of the picture. They've completely rebuilt the, it's fake wood, you know, the deck and the railing, but they've completely rebuilt the deck and railing on it. It's nice. Saw somebody down there fishing today. So this is not actually a river per se. It is a canal. It goes to the ocean. The inland side is to the left, and right to the right is the ocean. Actually, it's the harbor where they have a lot of shipping. And almost every river, stream, or brook that could possibly have been done so, they have, quote unquote, improved them by putting concrete on the bed. Oh my goodness. Maybe they just made it easier for us to find gold if we're gold panning, because Taiwan is a gemologist and mineralogist dream, especially the East Coast. The rock shops of the East Coast are phenomenal. You see, it's late evening here, and we're coming down to the civil twilight. It's got kind of a sort of a reddish hue. I think the color balance isn't quite correct. Not like it should be, but I switched to 1080p on this broadcast to see how well it would work, because I have such a great 5G signal. And we're limited to 4,000 kbps, and we're jammed right at that limit, so I think we're doing okay in 1080p. Depending on where I'm at, I may just start doing 1080p all the time. And so this is the normal lens. I'm not using the super wide angle lens because all it would do would show most of this rail down here. Not much to see. And no need really for the telephoto, so. Just basically thinking about our late night family and our brother Ken. Just having a little bit of a drink down here, which is interesting because I have been cutting down on alcohol a lot. And as you all know from posts I've made and talking about it on recent live streams, I've cut out grains and wheat. And it's very bizarre, but I'm going to say this. It seems like the less healthy lifestyle I have, the less heart palpitations I have. I mean, lately, the last couple of nights, I've been staying up to 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, but I have been walking a lot. I've been walking several kilometers a day. I think that makes the difference. I mean, I drank, a reasonable amount for me and ate more food than I have been eating in the last 3 weeks. I've been eating one meal a day and just been enjoying myself. And yesterday, I think I had 2 drop beats the whole day. But today wasn't so good. It wasn't as bad as usual. I mean, when I say it's bad, it was kind of a medium bad day. But yeah, something's got to give. But I got to tell you, if I can sit down by the river, it's nice and cool, nice cool breeze, and I can have a shot of rum, beautiful butterscotch flavor, Caribbean, kind of a Manila type rum, with some soda water, and it helps me feel better, then why not do it? And we are using the DJI Mic 2 with the transmitter and the iPhone Lightning dongle, single microphone, not in stereo, and I have the intelligent noise reduction on. And after the last broadcast that I did by the traffic near my house a couple of nights ago, Thursday night, when I used this microphone in the intelligent noise canceling mode, I was extremely impressed in how good it sounded. So you can hear there's a little bit of background noise, but it's significantly reduced, and that's the whole point. I think it needs a few minutes to kind of zone in on the background noise and what it is. But it's interesting. I was reading the manual, and they don't tell you that on these microphones, if you press and hold the record button, it switches between Wi-Fi mode, which connects to the receiver, and Bluetooth mode, which will connect directly to other devices. And a lot of people on the forums are all messed up because they think that the microphone they bought with the Creator Kit is no good, or it's different because it won't match up with the receiver. But it will. They just don't have it in Wi-Fi mode. But the interesting thing is, this intelligent noise reduction system is not available in Bluetooth mode. It's only available in Wi-Fi mode, and so that can only mean one thing. The receiver's doing it. It's not built into the mics, it's built into the receiver. So keep that in mind when you're using your Pocket 3 or other cameras. If they have a USB-C audio input and you're interested in the noise reduction, use the receiver. Might be a bit bulky. It certainly is bulky when you do that with the Pocket 3. It'll be sticking out of the back, but doesn't matter. Still there, still works, and you still got audio. So I have a few more minutes. I've got to wrap this up pretty soon. We're going to head on the high-speed rail. The time on the high-speed rail is just awesome. We're going to head back up to Hsinchu, and then I'll probably go out later tonight. And more than likely, I'm going to do a late-night broadcast from back home somewhere. Find a spot, and then we'll just we'll do it. We'll see what happens. And I'm enjoying these microphones, and yeah, because the Relic Art system doesn't have the noise reduction on it. They're not quite as versatile. I am disappointed about one thing though. The Insta360 Flow gimbal has a cold shoe, so supposedly you can stick a receiver on it. But this receiver's clearance is not tall enough. They're trying to make it more compact, and I understand that. But there's a cold shoe foot, and there's a neck on it that attaches it to the main body, and there just isn't enough clearance. Apparently, it's just barely enough to work like on a DSLR body. So, all right. You see it, the sun's going down, and the orange color on the rail is because a sodium vapor lamp just turned on to my right. So it's not actually that reddish down here. But I will say the iPhone 14's light gathering capability is quite good, because it looks pretty light here. But I'm telling you right now, I would not want to be on that water with a boat. It's dark. It's a lot darker in person than what you're seeing. So, all right. Last thing I want to say is, Ken, we all love you, and we're thinking about you. And it's a terrible tragedy, and I'm very sorry to hear the bad news. We are, however, so proud of how you are conducting yourself, because all these things, although they're not actually tests, we're not actually being tested, but they kind of are, and they test a person's resolve, and it really shows a person's character, you know, how they respond to disaster. So we take note of that. All right, everyone, thank you so much, and we will see you hopefully this evening. And have a good evening. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.